We are back. You know, Caveman, he has grown so much in the little time we've known him. He's not gonna die or anything. No, actually, we're just gonna spend this episode learning how to do things like masonry. I kind of want to explore that. We can crush limestone. We can make stone blocks. Does that have to be a flint nodule? No, regular stone works too, and limestone. Okay. Oh, Project Zomboid, you doing okay there? Okay. Oof. But before we engage in any sort of skill grinds this episode, some upkeep. I realized something about the sandbox settings I used for this world save. Looted buildings are enabled, and quite frankly, I don't want them to be. I just don't think it's in the spirit of this challenge, because by the time we get strong enough as a person to go out into civilization, there's gonna be nothing left to find. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I have installed the change sandbox options mod. We're just gonna disable looted buildings right now. Oh. Oh, really? Alrighty. Yeah, alright. Alright, problem already solved. I guess I thought of that ahead of time. Silly little mistake to make. We can make a stone blade scythe. That could be used to cut grass, I'm pretty sure. 2 sharp flint flakes to make a chisel, huh? Okay. Okay, right. Grab my stone hammer. Okay. Let us make... Well, let's make the scythe first, because that's a new tool. And then we can go ahead and make a stone chisel. That sounds like a fine enough way to go about things. Because the scythe should allow me to cut up grass. Okay, it's in, quite frankly, appalling condition. But that's fine. We just did it for practice, mostly. You know, gotta get that napping skill up somehow. Stone chisel. That's what I'm kind of curious about myself. The day after I water my crops, really? Uh, okay. And now, yes, we should be able to actually make. And now that, making the stone chisel, that got us a lot of napping XP, actually. But what about the stone block? I'm kind of curious how much this is going to wind up making for us. $26. And now, as far as stone goes, what do you feel like? Work with that? Okay, how do you... I wonder how you make clay cement. Okay, so what is stone? What are stone blocks useful for? Pressing oil. Need seed paste, cheesecloth, and oil prep. Okay, that that's going into the category of a little ambitious. I don't think caveman is quite at the oil production stage of civilization yet. But hey, nice to know it's something we can do. Now, if we rest in the... Is this considered resting in the lean-to shelter? Because it really should be. Yeah, I am exceptionally annoyed the day after I watered my crops is the day we actually got rain. I mean, that tracks. Game likes to work, but, you know, still frustrating. I'm curious, how do we make, like, nails? That's something we make, like, basic wooden nails? I'm going to assume the answer to that question is no, we cannot. We can assemble a crude knife. Should we make another stone knife? Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Carving, actually, carving might be a worthwhile skill to look at. What else in the carving category? Looks like it's just a bunch of handles, actually. Make a pig tusk necklace. Yeah, carving level 9 required to make our own baseball bats. Carving level 5 for a hook. Make pipes. Carving level 7 for a short bat. Carving level 4 for a stone shovel. Did having my stuff just out here clean the racks? Man, hell if I know. One thing I've been curious about, can we make a tent? We actually can, but we need a tarp. We need a tarp, stakes, wooden rods, and long sticks. The tarp, that's the tricky bit to find there. Being able to make like a portable tent kit, man, that'd be good. That would be super helpful. And now, rope. How do we make rope? Need a wooden rod, hemp dog bane, and a knife. Okay. Do you have a wooden rod? No. I bet you we can make one. Carving. That's definitely going to be in the carving category. Yeah. Yeah, let's carve a wooden rod. And now, if we use our knife with some of the hemp dog band we have, we should be able to make a belt. Our next bit of actual clothes. Okay. Now, Ring. We can make sheets? Right. Right. That's all sorts of complicated. You can make a tarp sling bag. Making a belt would be all sorts of nonsense. A lot of this requires sinew thread, which is just not something we have. Yeah, sometimes we're gonna need to go hunting animals if we want to make that work. Rope. Yeah, let's go grab the hemp dog man. 1, 2. Let's twist some rope. Now that should let us make a rope belt, which should unlock some additional inventory slots for us. Like, that would be huge if true. Yeah, alright. Let's tie ourselves a rope belt. Okay. Okay, it got us inventory slot. Singular. But you know what? I am still going to consider that a win. And you know why? Because now we can have a knife at the ready. And honestly, the knife has just been such a helpful tool overall for us. I'm glad we've made the blades to make more knives. It is currently raining out. That means we should have a decent chance of finding mushrooms. Let's go shroom hunting. Aha! Prime example of why the forest can be dangerous sometimes. Make sure you never misidentify your mushrooms. Fun fact, if you did not know, mushrooms in Project Zomboid do have higher foraging chance to obtain while it is raining. So that's why I'm actually going out of my way and doing this now. Ooh, berries. And I see just finding those berries made caveman want to chow down. Fair enough, man. I get it. We're gonna keep the mushrooms on us, though. Because I want to actually cook those. We might be able to obtain a level in cooking. Which, weird skill to invest in, given our current circumstances, I know. But it should make any mushrooms we cook go a little bit further. And if we're ever fortunate enough to make something like a bowl, it'll make that go further as well. And things like fish, which we need to get into fishing here soon too. There's a lot of opportunities that are available to us right now. Where am I? Ah, right. Searching for mushrooms in the woods. Searching around for the mushrooms, searching around for the mushrooms. We are trying to find some food. Is that it? I'll be able to melt that down. Condition. It amuses me greatly that condition is something that's factored in. Things like that. Hey, wait a minute. Um, do you think we'll actually be able to purify water with this? Man, that'd be wild. Kind of figured we'd need to find a glass bottle or something. Maybe look into making one. But hmm. Yeah, something tells me that the whole plan I had about, oh, let's go search for mushrooms. Yeah, something that's not gonna work. Because wow, it is just famine out here. You know the saying, feast or famine? Yeah, we are firmly in the first camp right now. But all right. Now, these large stones, what can we do with them? Need specifically a club hammer or a pickaxe or a stone maul. Okay. I'm gonna bring you back to base. You can be Rocky. You can be the base mascot. Oh yeah, no, that's structurally sound. Aww. Okay, even the game's like, that was a little silly. Um, oh, by God, we totally can. Um, okay. I, where is our fire starting gear? Where's our fire starting gear? Is it here? Oh, okay. Okay, grab one. Come on. And please start. Hey, there we go. What? Holy crap. That's purified water. That is the first bit of purified water Caveman has ever had. I am extremely happy. We have a way to purify water now. It's not great by most metrics, but we can do it. Well, okay. Arguably, we should have actually moved our shelter, or we should have built our shelter close to the core, but with pillow. Hey, it's better than the ground. By much, but it is better than the ground. Okay. Wow. Seriously, though, that huge. Um, let's. Do I have a stone axe built right now? No, I do not. Let's build a couple. That would be an assembly, right? Yes. I'm slowly committing to memory where all of the various crafting recipes are. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's assemble another one. We are going to need to go back to a road at some point and get some flint flakes. Running a bit low on that. And we might need to go cash in our rag collection at some point too. Okay. Put that down there. Put that down there. Tightly clutch our whole can of water. What? Make a twig broom. I cannot think of something that would be more useful. And destroy these twigs for fuel for the fire blaze. There we go. Now, you. We're going to have to immediately start when the head condition and gets too low. Or immediately stop. Because the flint is the things we don't want to break. Oh, maybe it'll just let us through. Maybe. Holy crap, you just let us through. Just like that, huh? Oh, and we can carve just right here. I think long sticks are actually what we needed to make a fishing rod. Yeah, color me curious. Fishing. No, it is a wooden rod we need. Nails, paperclip. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's still soft locked for a little bit. But hey. Okay. How do we make steaks? How do we make steaks? Carved steak. Needs a tree branch. We should be able to make that. Like, right now. That'll be carving XP. That'll be progress towards a future tent kit. Yeah, make some of those, please. Make some of those, please. Doesn't even necessarily need to be like a good condition steak. I just need steaks right now. You know, maybe there'll be a large contingent of vampires that attack. Who knows? Okay, and this should just be a bunch of carving XP, right? Okay. Wood, splinters, bunch of steaks. That did actually level up our carving skill, though not as much as I would like. What if we make 4 small handles? Let's just carve 4 small handles. We'll need those to assemble more knives. Which the knife is the primary tool we need for carving at this point. Okay. You make a clay sculpting tool? Um, yeah, I'll bite. That sounds like it might enable pottery at some point. Like I'm willing to bite. Okay. A long stick back there. Put the steaks all on the table as well. Okay. Grab a knife. Yeah, we have an extra one. I want to see what this clay sculpting tool would be like. What it could do for us. Sculpt clay, presumably. It can make a press mold. Add a pottery bench. That seems like the kind of thing where we're missing books that would unlock a lot more functional recipes to actually make that work. Alright, let's dismantle our axe. Okay. And now that should let us going to primary. Okay, good. You were intelligent enough to determine what I specifically wanted to nap into a stone blade there. Would have been a little bit frustrated if you hadn't been. How many stone blades do I have at this point? Answer is quite a. Okay. Need some parsley to calm the nerves. Destroy the broken branch. We don't need it. Grab another crude stone axe. We actually need to grab frag bundles. Oh, right, we do have a fishing hook. Do we have twine? Fishing rod. We can make twine. Twine. Yeah, grab that right now. We are making this fishing rod right now. We can assemble a fishing rod. Oh, happy days. Now, hang on. We should be able to bait. Add bait. Worm. Stale. Uncooked. Put the twine on the shelf. Put the hammer back on the table. Now, fishing. What? What on earth am I doing here? Oh boy, yeah, this gets to be the Supreme Tofu figures out new mechanics they have never used before part of the episode. That's fun and exciting. I'm assuming we'll figure out pretty quickly if we have something on the line. Yep. Ooh. very Stardew Valley fishing. What did we catch? Did we catch anything? We caught our first fish. Okay. Wow. You know what? This gets to the thumbnail screenshot. Already decided. On. Hey. Oh. But we're actually getting XP in it. We actually are getting fishing XP. I'm gonna assume those bubbles are what we're looking for. Ooh, come on. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ah. Well, now, hang on, actually. Hang on. We might actually be able to kind of use that. I'm gonna give fishing one more good cast today. I'm gonna give it one more good cast today. See what we can pull in. I'd like another fish. Ideal. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep if we don't get fish. And do I dare get greedy? Yeah, we're gonna get greedy. Okay, so um, that could explain why we're not catching any actual fish. That could definitely explain why we're not catching any actual fish. I am going to grab all of the insects we have collected. Add bait. Let's add the caterpillar first. Yeah, no, that could explain why we're only catching trash. We're gonna go back out to our fishing spot. I want to get a good haul today. Man, whatever this fish is, it's a fighter. Watch it not be a fish at all. That would be my luck, wouldn't it? Oh, you're a feisty one, aren't ya? Man. What did we actually manage to catch? Ooh, a small bluegill. Okay, let's add the cockroach. I'm sorry to anyone who expected this to be a skill grind episode. This is our fishing arc now. And I'm hungry, so let's reel one in. Hey, hey. You know what? I don't even mind the fact that all the fish we're pulling up are really small and kind of crappy ones. Literally, in the case of this one. You know why I don't mind it? Is my fishing spot is still good. But I don't mind it because food is food at this point. It's a simple life. It's a simple life. You know, sure. Are we chilly? Are we completely lacking in clothes? Do we sleep in a lean-to? All the answer to all those questions is yes. But you know what else we have? Self-reliance. Oh, okay, let's add our grasshopper first. You know, kind of curious what that little bait fish would pull up. It in build 41, those would help you get pikes. Huge if true. Come on, can we get a bite? Alright, I'm gonna try casting a bit of a different location here. Now let's try casting it from over here. Ah, did I actually make sure to... It's a good thing I thought to check that. One more. One more for all it's worth. Come on. Yeah, something tells me that as far as fish goes, we're not gonna hook anything. Maybe if we throw it out there? That is closer to the bubbles. Aha! Ooh, you're a feisty one, ain't ya? And reel it. You know what? For our first ever day fishing, and my first time experiencing the mechanic in Build 42, that wasn't bad at all. Yeah, no, I'm actually kind of impressed with myself there. Build 42 fishing is kind of fun. Like really kind of fun. Grab one. Grab our notched plank. Let's go start the fire. And I'll talk about why I actually don't mind that we got the plastic bottles. I have a plan in mind for that. Oh god, but those all in the campfire blaze. But my plan for this can is dumping the contents out into the plastic bottles. And that would actually give us like proper purified water. Oh, use. Do you think we can use fish guts as like a lure? That'd be cool. Okay. Hey, that's a cooking skill that's just gone up. Proper cooked food. Now, yeah, they're just little fish, but proper cooked food. Also, yeah, I think at this point it's pretty safe to say the fish guts do nothing. Maybe we can make like chum. I have a feeling like that might be the purpose of the fish guts. You can probably make like chum. Okay. Now, my plan. Equip secondary. Wait for that to purify. Liquid options. Transfer liquids. What? Wow. Yeah, no, that works. We can 100% just purify water now. We have 600 milliliters of purified water. And now, yeah, I'm not sure how far this would get you in real life. I guess the answer is probably not far. Like, we can do it. Oh my god. Okay, so going back to the survival, what things do you need diagram? Food, water, shelter. We now officially have all three. We can, at least until the winter, because we can fish, we can purify water, and we have at least somewhere to sleep, even if it's not great. Wow, that is such a small thing, isn't it? But yet, so precious. Purified water. That is honestly super cool. Because yeah, no, now if we wanted to actually go out into like civilization, we have water now. Come on. And like as long as we have this can, you just keep doing this. Forever, pretty much. Okay, source, destination. All right, one more round of this and we should be good. Okay. One more liquid transfer and we're good. Wow. Yeah, no, we now just have 2 full bottles of purified water. That I am so happy. That goes beyond my wildest dreams. You're telling me we have purified water now? I would have told you that sounded overly ambitious 2 episodes ago. But no. No, now we just have it. I think I am going to sit by the fire and enjoy the good life for a bit. I'm going to close out this episode here. This was meant to be a skill grind episode, but it's turned into a self-improvement episode. And honestly, that I don't mind. See you all in the next one, everyone.